Welcome, Million Mom Movement community, to 2022. It's amazing to be here with you. We are so proud of what we've achieved the last 2 years. We're celebrating 2 years in January, 2 years of Fierce Friday. And we're so grateful that you're here with us today to celebrate the fact that we're two and that you're here a part of this community. You know, if you've been here before, you've heard me say that we can't do this without you. And I absolutely mean that. We cannot grow to be a millionfold without you. Your presence, your consciousness, your light, your inspiration, it all matters. So thanks to you, we're here. So hooray, go ahead and pat yourself on the back. My name is Stephanie Dawn, if I didn't mention that already. I'm the chair of the Million Mom Movement Council, and I get to sit on this council with 4 other women who I deeply love and admire. 4 other, mama bears who care as much as I do about the corruption of our food systems. So it's been an honor to be on this journey with you all, and you're going to be hearing from them in a moment. We're switching things up though. So we're not going to be doing the whole, 10-minute intro anymore. We want to just expedite that a little bit going into 2022. So we're going to have Jody this week, the amazing Jody Parker. Let me just say that. Okay. The amazing Jody Parker come on and share this week, and then we'll be rotating going forward. But for those of you who have been following us for a while, there's so much to know about the Million Mom Movement, and Jody's going to share more about how you can dive in and learn more about what we're doing and get involved. Thank you so much, Jode.
Absolutely. Happy 2022. Thank you for that introduction. So happy to see all your faces today. I'm going to share my screen and jump right in for you guys. So this is the Million Mom Movement website. Just take note that it's millionmommovement.info, not .com. And we have started updating it. We're not quite as far as we'd like to be, but you can see who we are, what our intention is, and do all the different things. See that Fierce Friday is here. You can see our YouTube channel now. You can see our Instagram channel now. And when we post on Instagram, it also goes on to Facebook. I'm going to just show you that. This is the Million Mom Movement official group. This is the private group that we run. And if you're looking for our social media, look at this. I'm going to show you where to find it right here under announcements. If you hit see all, you'll see that amazing story that Naeva put together for us if you want to share that in your stories. And right under there, look at that. Here's all our different social media. Got a nice little meme for you guys so you know where to follow us. Our tags are hashtag Million Mom Movement, hashtag I am the Million Mom Movement, and hashtag we are the Million Mom Movement. And when you tag us and you put the at Million Mom Movement in your stories, we can then reshare your story on the Million Mom Movement stories. And that's how we can help to promote you guys as well as our movement as a whole. So I wanted you to see that. I am going to take it back to our website now. This is millionmommovement.info. And I want to go to join. We wanted to set this intention for 2022 and show you how to join arms with us. So join the movement. We're the only ones who get that information. We don't share it, but let's set our intention all together. This is the Million Mom Movement Pledge. Let me make this screen bigger so you can see it all at once. Just say it with me. I pledge to defend the health of myself and my family. I pledge to choose organic foods that are minimally processed and free of man-made ingredients. I pledge to read labels and educate myself on all aspects of clean living. I understand that my actions today will positively impact the health and environment of future generations. I am committed to sharing this movement of many. I am the Million Mom Movement. And I always point out that mom is all in caps because that is the movement of many. You do not have to be a mom. You just need to care about the kids and our future generations and our food supply and living clean and healthy. So wanted to toss that out here. And then finally, we do have a petition that we have people signing to remove glyphosate from Cheerios and other General Mills products. Cheerios is the first finger food that most children are exposed to, and it has the most parts per million of glyphosate residue. And for more information on that glyphosate residue, I'm going to invite you to head to our YouTube channel. We have entire videos about glyphosate and what that does to your system. So if you need more information on that, you can find it on our YouTube channel. But that's it. That's the housekeeping. We are now ready to fully jump in to setting our intentions for 2022. So Stephanie, back to you.
Yay, beautiful. Thank you so much, Jody. Deep breaths. So today we are going to be, we're doing something a little bit different today that is kind of exciting to me because it's something that I've been doing for many, many years. Mostly I've been a long time collage artist. I have, many mediums that I've worked with over the years, but creating collages is something that I really love. And today we're going to be dipping into the collage art on Canva. So if you haven't downloaded Canva yet, it's okay. You have time. This is a creative experience. This is a creative process. And I'm going to allow Naiva and Taz to share about that in a moment. They're going to be coaching us, myself included, through this experience of creating a vision board on Canva. All right. And before we do that, what some of you may not know is that for years, I was a spiritual counselor and coach. And one of the things that I learned from my spiritual mentor is the process of visioning. And so I wanted to offer you all a visioning before we dive into the doing, if that makes sense. Okay. So in order to create the manifest world, it all starts with a vision. Okay. So if with your permission, I'd like to take you on a visioning. And so I have some questions I'm going to be asking you. You can close your eyes. You can keep your eyes open. You can do it however you want. All right. But you're probably going to want to take notes based on the answers that are coming from the questions that I'm going to be asking. And I'm probably going to be taking approximately 5 minutes to do this with you all. Okay. If you want to light a candle, you can light a candle, whatever rituals you like. I know I need a lot of light during these dark days, these winter days right now. So, but I just want you to go ahead and uncross your legs, uncross your arms and just allow yourself to sit. All right. And listen to my voice as I ask these questions. Okay. All right. So I want you to just go ahead and close your eyes for a few minutes here. Or if you're driving, just keep them open, whatever you need to do. But I just want you to tune into your hearts for a few moments here. I want you to tune into the love that you are, the love that is the very beating of your heart, the very breathing of your breath. It is who and what you are. Love made manifest in the flesh. That I think we can all agree on. Love is. And as you think about the year ahead, this brand new, fresh start, this blank canvas that we all have laying out in front of us, I want to ask you the question, what is my vision for 2022? What is my vision for 2022? You might get a vision, you might get, an image, a graphic, some words, or you might want to write. Whatever's coming forth, just go ahead and let it out. Could be about work, could be about family, could be about your health. And as you feel into this vision of 2022, I want you to ask yourself, who am I with? Who am I with? Who's with me on this journey this year? Who am I surrounded by? Who am I close to? And what am I creating? What am I creating in 2022? We live in a creative universe. Our words, our energy, it all has power. What am I creating for my life, for my business, for my family? And what am I releasing or letting go of? What am I releasing or letting go of in 2022? And with that release, what am I calling in? What am I embracing? What am I energizing? And my final question is, what else do I need to know about 2022? All right, go ahead and wrap up. take your notes. Some of you might be in mid-process, that's okay. And the last thing that I want to say is that these questions that I've asked of you, may some of the answers inform the creativity that you're about to experience with Taz and Naiva. And there might be other answers that come over the next 24, 48 hours based on these questions. So whatever you start today, just know that this is a work in progress as you are dreaming into being, I like to say, the life that you're energizing, that you're manifesting for 2022. So thank you so much. I'm now going to pass the baton to Naiva and Taz. And I'm so glad you're here with us today.
Hey, thanks so much for having us on. And we're super excited to share more about our Canva training and how we've been able to create a vision board on Canva. So like Stephanie, I usually get out the magazines and the glue and the scissors, and it's a big old mess all over the living room, and it's a whole lot of fun. But we want to share with everybody, and so many of us are not, I'm in Kauai, so many of you are not in Kauai with me to do a vision board. And so it's my pleasure to do it with you on Canva. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And Taz, I'll share yours first. So you can go ahead and share about your vision board to get us started. And then we'll go ahead and share how it is that you find the templates for this.
Absolutely. Well, thank you everyone for being here. Okay, so I love that so much, Stephanie. You know, so this can show us that our vision board is always changing. Okay, so why I love that it's on Canva, you can always go back to it and add something. If you think about something, you go into a meditative state, you can rechange it. Right? This is not a one-time vision. Our vision is constantly changing. So here's an example of what I did. So I'm no expert in Canva. So I'm going to show you how simple it can be to use. Okay, we have templates here. So Naiva, can you go into the template section? Yep. I would love to show everyone how right there at the side. Yes. So you go into the template section, and I just wrote vision board. Vision board, okay.
There it is.
And now we see what comes up, okay? So there's so many options that Canva already has done for us. So I just chose one that suits my aesthetic, and I opened it, okay? So now this is what I opened, and I just replaced my pictures. So let's open up my vision board. So the first one, this goes hand in hand of what we just did with Stephanie. I wrote releasing fear, okay? So this is something that I've been working on for years. And what happens is that different levels of fear happens. So I am looking to release all levels of fear and focus more on my family, enjoying myself, making many diamonds in my organization, becoming crown from this month or next month, spending more time with my family, and exercising at least 45 minutes a day. I think, you know, we talk so much about nutrition and self-care. For me, exercise is something that I need to be focused more on and taking time for myself. I know a lot of us moms, we get into mommy guilt of taking time for ourselves, but I've made it a dedication that I will take at least 45 minutes a day to exercise. And lastly, have my whole team together on the beach, embracing each other. For the past 2 years, we've created this incredible team. And you know what? I haven't met many of my teammates. So how incredible would it be for us all to be together and to see each other? You know, we have Zoom meetings all the time, but to see each other, it's a whole different level of energy. So I'm really, really excited to do that soon. And this is how easy it is, right? So I will show you how I added all the words. Okay, so Naiva, can you go to the text?
Yep. So right here, there's text.
Okay, so So there's the text. So I click on this and I chose just the second one, right? But you can be creative, use your creative juices, and you could choose any of these. I just chose add subheading, right? So now let's think. My goal this year is freedom and enjoying this freedom. And this is what I want for all of you, freedom. So we just write this in. And then if you go into, you can change, edit. Okay, no, go on top,
it's up
on
here.
top.
It's up here.
Right,
Sorry,
exactly.
I'm used to doing this on my phone.
Right. Okay. So that's a great point, Naiva. So we're used to doing this on our phone, right? So wherever we are, if we have 5 minutes here and there to spare, we go on our phones and we just make these templates, right? So on the computer, it's a little different to get adjusted to, but you can have both Canva on your phone and on your laptop and have the same login, right? So it'll link both ways. Okay, so here you can go and change the color, change the font, and you can change the effects. So I like playing around with the effects.
Oh, where are the effects?
They're just keep following on top.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yep.
You just go to effects. See, we're all learning together. How beautiful is this? So just scroll down, Naiva. So you can go background. I love this one. The background, yes. So you can click on any of them.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. And then you can look at the font, the text, how big or small you want to use it. And so simple. Okay. And then you can just move the icon around, right? Because it's in a box with a cursor and you move it around however you like. Okay. So that again makes this super simple. I know at the beginning I had a lot of reservations for Canva and this made it simple. So I have a funny story. I have girlfriends and we used to always do collages like what Naiva and Steph was talking about, like going into magazines and cutting things out. So what you need to focus on when you're making these vision boards to be clear where you see yourself. Okay, and what you actually want. If you want freedom, what does that freedom look like, right? We can't just write the word, we have to embrace it. Does it involve you jumping on the beach, being with your family, traveling? Where are you going? Okay, so be super clear. I have a funny story. One of my friends had a picture of her mate that she was trying to envision, and she cut him out of the magazine, and he was, as the picture, a gorgeous man, right? But she cut him out of a beer commercial. So what happened is that he turned out to have a serious drinking problem. Okay, so be super careful of what kind of picture you do choose. Okay. And also, I would love to show you how I add all of these things. Like the crown, let's go to element. On the side, yes, it's right there, yes. So I click crown, right, enter. And Canva has this all included. Okay, so you see the ones that says pro. So this is what you have to pay for additionally. But if you don't have a pro account, which I highly recommend getting a pro account, you just take anything and then you just add it to your picture. If you want to add, you know, wings, you want to add something fancy, you want to add, you're talking about biomedic, you want to add intestines, you could just look any of these up and add it to your page. Onto your picture. Do you want to look up? Yes, gut health, exactly. So you have it all there. And then once you add the image, you can just add the text, how we showed you before, and that's it, it's created. Yes, I think it's like 17. Yes. And this is another thing that I love about this. You can save it. So Naiva, if you go to the 3 dots, is this where you save it or is it more? I
And when
don't
we
know.
save it down here at download at the top.
Okay, so go to download. Okay, you should be able to choose if you want it to appear on Instagram.
Okay, I
Do you
might
have
not
this
have the
here?
computer set up. I might not have that my computer linked to my Instagram on this Canva.
Go to the three dots. Maybe it's there.
Oh,
There you go. Okay. So you could save this as an Instagram picture, right? So it will save the format of what you need for Instagram. And if you need this for a story, it will save it for that format. I think when you click on it, it automatically saves it.
perfect.
Yes.
Is that it for you, Taz?
Yes, that's it for me.
Awesome.
See, $12.99 a month. So I highly recommend that you upgrade to Pro because it really gives you a lot of features and it gives you a lot of templates that's already done that you can just recreate from that. Okay, to you, Naiva.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So like Stephanie mentioned, we used to do collages and sit around. So mine looks more like a collage. I chose one specifically that looked like a collage because I like the way that looks. That's what I'm used to. And I did a mix on this one. I did pictures, some personal pictures and some pictures from Canva. And this is what I love about Canva is because with magazines, sometimes you're looking through the magazine, you're looking for a specific picture of the place you want to vacation to or the house you want to live in or the man you want to marry. And on Canva, you have tons of stock photos. So you don't have to find the right magazine or the right picture, the right word in the magazine. You can add any words you want on here and type them in. You can change the font like Taj just showed us. And then you can also add in images. So you can see some of these images are stock photos that I used. I just typed in superfoods or juicing. And then I have some of my own product pictures and things, right? A picture of somebody on the beach working. I'd love to work from the beach. I live in Kauai, so that's something I do often. I want to be able to travel, make money while I travel. I want to create new leaders on my team. Right here, I found a really great image that I liked. It says, never stop learning, trust yourself, always give 100%. All things are possible. Yes, I can. Yes, I will. Forgive yourself, think positive, take care of yourself, know your friends, and know your enemy. Well, you know, that one, the last one we can leave out, but it was an image and I liked most of what it had on there. And so I decided to go ahead and use it on here. I found a group of a person talking to a large group, right? They're talking to their team, they're doing a training. I also found a group of people having fun, right? We want to have fun in our business. And so these are just images that I pulled up. I did create this vision board last night so that I could share it with you all. I did find some colored diamonds. You can type in diamonds in the search for the elements, and then you type in diamonds and you can have all kinds of different colored diamonds that pop up, and you can use them on, you know, if you're wanting to create diamonds or if you want to reach diamond, or Taj showed us how to find the crowns. And so this is another way that you can add these elements onto your vision board and just make it artistic and fun. So I added some colored diamonds. I'd love to have some more colored diamonds on my team. I want to share lots of gift cards. So I took a picture of a bunch of gift cards in my hand. And so this is just one version, and this one is more of a collage version. Something that I want to show you is that right here at the top, I can duplicate this. So I'm going to do this because maybe I like this vision board, but maybe I want to edit it and I want to see what it will look like edited, but I don't want to really change this one. So for this training, now I have two of the same vision board, and I can go down here and I can say, hey, you know what? I want to switch out this image. I want a different leadership image, right? So I'm going to go up here to leadership. If you don't have a picture of yourself as a leader yet, then you can go find an image that you like of leaders leading, and you can go add it in. And so what did I do? All I did was highlight this, go look up a word, and then go search it, right? So I'm looking for leadership. We'll go ahead and put this in there. We've got a team going on. Oh, what happened? oops, it brought me up a big image. So all I have to do is take this image, and do you see that when I hover over a certain box, it will actually try to fill it in, right? So if it does that, you just highlight it, you hover over the box that you want to replace. And so let's say, okay, this year I want to do more yoga. So I go find some nice images of somebody doing yoga, right? I'm going to highlight this woman over here doing yoga. I'm going to replace her with, well, it's not working for me like it does on my phone. So I'm going to go ahead and put her there, right? So you get the idea. The great thing about this is you can switch the images out. You can also, okay, so maybe I want, maybe there's less of these here, right? I'm going to delete a couple of these boxes so that way my vision board is a little bit more empty, right? So I can add more boxes. Here, we'll just delete a bunch of these. So I can add more. I can just hover over this and I can duplicate it. So I can go to where there's this little plus and it will make two. Look, now I have two of the same image. And so now I'm going to go find, you know, this other image I wanted to put in because I didn't have a box for it. And now I'm going to go ahead and grab another image. The other thing with these big square ones is you can actually make them fit to the box that you're using. So say I put this in there, I'm going to put it in there as is and show you. Look, there's only two of the girls and the other girl's kind of hidden, right? So somewhere I have a back button here at the top. So I went backwards and I brought my image back out, and now I'm going to shrink my image so that I can see all three of the girls when I add them in here, right? Now I can see all three of them. So you can adjust your photos that way as well. So that way they fit the box better. And then you can move this box around. And so here, just to show you all, now I'm covering up my team below me, right? So you can actually go and overlay the stuff in the order that you want it. And bear with me because I'm learning how to do this on my computer. But there are, maybe it's on this side.
Yeah, if you click on the image, you will see it. Unclick it and then re-click it.
Oh.
And then go back to it. Because now it's linked. So you can also link the pictures, okay? So do you see there's a link on top? So see Naeva click the yoga and the diamond. If you click the link, do you see near the paintbrush? Yes, exactly. So this links both of them. And now you can.
Sorry, I thought you were showing people something else. So you can it's under position. Sorry. So it's under this position button and you can move it back. So do you see how it moved back behind this image? I can move it forward. I can move it backwards. If there's several things like you see up here, there's another image, I can move it back behind everything. Or maybe I want it to kind of overlay one of the images so I can figure out how forward I want it to be. Let me click back out of there. So I was able to position it, and now you see how I'm overlapping the one down here at the bottom. I'm behind this one, but I'm on top of this one, on top of that one. So you can actually adjust how your images overlay each other and how they look. You can also adjust what size they are right here. And so there's lots of different ways. The thing I love about Canva is that the world is your oyster. You literally go into Canva and you have so many options. When I go in here to make a flyer, I end up having so many options that I make one flyer and then I duplicate it and then I edit it and then I duplicate it again and edit it. And then eventually I come out with my very favorite version, but I still have all my previous versions in case one of those I also like it, or maybe now I know how I want to edit it to make it better, right? So I still have, you can see if I scroll up, I still have my original right here, right? I didn't change the original, I duplicated it, and now I'm playing with this one, and I can play with it until I'm happy with it. I can change all the different stuff, right? I can change the fonts, I can play around with it, and then I can decide if I like this one better or the previous one that I created, and we can go from there. So I want to show you one more option that I also made. So I made two last night. This is another template that they have in Canva. And everything was already written out for me. What are my dreams? What will I do? What are my goals? Places I will go, vision board 2022, inspiration. All those words were already in place. I filled out the blanks. So it gives you 5 blank photo spots for where you want to go. So I put picture Tulum, picture of Kauai, well, I live here, picture the Big Island, Costa Rica, and Tahiti. Right? Who doesn't want to go to all those amazing places? So I put those right here in the images, and I actually pulled them all up through Canva images. Super easy. I didn't have to go on Google and find images and copy them and paste them or anything. Literally just went and looked up Tahiti, Costa Rica, whatever, found an image that I liked and put it right there. Next, I added words. So to add words, you just go to the text, choose the kind of text that you want, and you can change the font afterwards. Or if you want to get fancy, if you're making a flyer, you have all these other options. But for now, for this training, we're just going to use a generic text box. It pops up in the middle of your page. So then you just click on it, you delete what's in here. It's giving me a hard time. And then you type in what you want. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this text box because I don't actually need it. But you can see, just like in Taz's training, that it's super easy to do, to add text onto the box. So then what I did is I added text for the different subjects. So my dreams, I will be able to afford to buy a house on Kauai within the next 5 years. And then there's a little cloud bubble. So I put, I will have a house with space for my office, craft space, and a Lomi studio. Those are all a huge part of my dream since I have so many kids and all the rooms are always filled with children. And I will reach crown this year and 3-star crown by 2025. This is part of manifesting that house on Kauai, right? Places I will go. I found images. I will do yoga more consistently, be more present with my family, meet more new people in my community. I just moved to a new town. And I will manifest 3 motivated team members per month. And then my goals, relaunch with as many existing team members as possible, enroll 3 ultimate lifestyle transformations per week and earn the bonus GV, support 3 brand new partners per month to rank up and rank to red diamond. And then I have my inspiration, more time freedom. We all love our time freedom, right? More time to do the things that I love, being able to purchase our dream home, being able to travel with my husband to do Lomi retreats. That's part of all these awesome places that we travel. And then right here, they gave me another box. It was blank. So I wrote Lomi since there wasn't anywhere on here. And that is a huge part of me and my husband, how we travel and create our other stream of income. And so host more retreats, create more courses, expand network and email list, host online lessons, and receive more Lomi sessions. Yes, that's my favorite part of my whole vision board, probably. So this is another version. This one is more wordy, less images. I did add on a couple diamonds. I put a blue diamond and a red diamond right here in the middle of my page. I found an image that says make it happen and I threw it on here. So you can see here, you can make it your own. This whole page was pretty much already created through Canva. So I just wanted to show you how you can use an already made template and you can make it your own. I literally went and added in each of these words. And I want to show you something real quick. So one of the ways to add words is to go over here and click the box. The other way is I can click this and then I can duplicate it. Somewhere there's a duplicate button. Do you see it, Taz? I'm not seeing it on this feature right here, but on my phone, I know there's a duplicate button and you can literally just—
Oh yeah, it's in the corner. You see the plus? No, next to it, right on top of the image.
Yeah. Right here?
No, on the other side on top. I'm like pointing to it like you see it.
I know, like
on the right side. On the right there. Go down. Yeah, almost there.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
No, that will make a whole nother—
The other one. Oh, it's the whole page.
Yeah, that will duplicate.
It's so much simple on the phone.
Yeah, it's a lot simpler on the phone. I agree. I'm really used to doing it on the phone. So I'm, I can do that really easily. So anyways, there is a way that you can just duplicate the words and then you just change what it says, right? If you don't want to go back to the text each time, but we won't go there because I don't know where that button is right now. But you see how easy it is. And I'm just going to go ahead and pass it back to you, Taz. I think there was a couple
Yeah.
other people that wanted to share. So I'm going to stop my screen share.
Yes, I want to show, can you go back to it? I want to show people that they actually can change the background image as well, right? The color. So our
Okay.
branding is super important. You know, like if we're posting this on Instagram, like for myself, my colors are the light pinks and a couple of greens in there, right? So it's really important to be on brand, and Carmela is going to go into that next week. But here is a way that, you know, you can adjust the color, whatever color scheme that you are using. Naira, do you want to go back to that to show everyone how they can easily change it?
Yeah, so if you just highlight
Yeah.
the whole page, so you can see I have to highlight the whole page. It puts a turquoise line around it, and then I can change the color. So I just click on the color block, and then I can easily change the color. Right here, I have my colors that I use the most often. You can change it right here as well through this rainbow box. You can actually find all, excuse me, I'm having technical difficulties right here. But you can go choose different, you can move this bar to different places on the rainbow. My computer's not letting me do that at the moment, but you can see how it changes the color. So by clicking different places within the color box or within these colors that you have, here's our Million Mom Movement, you know, colors right here. So those are easy access. So something that you can do on Canva is you can have your branded colors, which is what Taz is talking about, that you can lock in to your Canva. And then it makes it super easy. As you can see, when I go here, it has all the different colors that maybe I've used recently for different things, but then it has also, I think it's because this is all those tones. And so that's why they're giving me this. This is the tones of my document. And then these are my branded colors. So I can go to my branded colors on any of my posts. And, you know, obviously it's showing out more muted here because of this, you know, cardboardy look, but you can, so you can change that. I can also press the delete button, and then now the cardboardy look disappeared. And now I just have this pretty pink, right? So I deleted that background. So I can go, but I can have a back button right here. If you ever delete something, you're like, oh no, I love that, I want it back. You can just press the back button, it comes right back. And you can press it, you know, as many times. I can go back through all the colors that I just changed it just by clicking this back button. So if ever you know, change something 5 steps back and then you change a bunch of things, you're like, oh my gosh, I need that back. Actually, that was perfect. You can go back 10 or 15 steps, find that thing that you had, put it back, and then move forward on what it is you're working on. Does that answer your question, Todd?
Yes, it's perfect. So this is how you can be super creative. And you know what I love about this? You can make a year goal, you can make monthly goals, you can make a 3-month goal, and you can always go back and change it, right? And I love the creativity. Like this one, I need to make one like this, you know, and we're all learning together. So there's no right or wrong way to make your vision board. Just get creative and just get it on paper, because that's how manifestation works. Once you become super crystal clear of what you want and where you see yourself, you know what happens? The world starts to manifest it. It starts materializing. And once something happens, you know what? Remove it from your board because you accomplished that. So replace it by something else. So I would love some of you guys who have these visions boards done, right? And even if it's not fully completed, there's no right or wrong way. I would love for you to unmute and share your vision for 2022 with us, because this is how we're going to help keep you accountable, right? We want to see what you're sharing. So if there's anyone, I know I have one of my brand partner, Sonia, who would love to share, but is anyone else, please raise your hands. We will unmute you. Can we unmute Sonia? And can she do a screen share, or does she have to be made a host?
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can, it says, I think we have to be a host to share a screen, but.
Yeah. Scott,
yeah.
if you could make Sonia Sunhart a host or co-host.
I've
she
done
can,
that. She is a co-host.
Thank you.
Okay,
you.
thank you. Host disabled participant screen sharing. It doesn't look like it's working right now.
She's not a host. You accidentally hit Phil Ferguson instead of Sonia Sunhart.
Huh.
Okay, she's She's a host now. We're all good.
Okay, I'm a host. Whoops.
Yes.
Now,
We see everything.
okay.
Go
Whoops.
for it.
Now my screen is being shared, I believe. Desktop.
We see it.
Okay. I've never actually done this. Sorry.
No, we love this. This is learning together. And this was the first time you
Exactly.
used Canva, right?
Yeah. Ooh, I'm not sure if this is gonna work. Sorry. Desktop.
Don't worry. Just open Canva and share screen.
Preferences. It looks like my system preferences aren't able to do that right now. Yeah.
Okay, so let's
sorry.
not share screen. Do you want to talk to us about it?
Okay, yeah, it's too bad because it's so colorful and so
Oh,
so happy and yeah, we're just focusing on all the positive, amazing aspects of just being part of this team that happened just 3 months ago for me and changed my life. And I was looking for a community, and this is happening. I did the 30-day ultimate transformation, and so my career is really my focus this year, since I had to close my retreat center. And also,
do you have it on your camera, Sonia, so we can see it? Because everyone
my
really wants to
camera?
see it. Yeah, on your phone or something.
Yeah, and release the screen share if you would, Sonia.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you.
Is that done now? Stop
No.
share? No, okay.
Okay, now it's better.
Okay. All right. Yeah, sorry. The tech part, there's a lot I'm still learning, to be honest. I'm not the best technical. I have people working with me on my website and all that. So yes, so my career is my focus this year because I am a single mom. I used to have my retreat center. I had to close it down this year in the late spring and move to a whole new town and recreate myself again and again, right? We're what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, as a lot of us know. And this year for me, 2022, is all about really knowing that we are the creators, that, and also that money, you know, a lot of us in the spiritual world often have this reticence or not wanting to go into the money topic and all that. But this is where, for me, I'm busting through all of that and saying, you know what, like, when you're in service and when you're doing amazing work to assist the way Purium is, and everyone here is doing on so many levels, mothers and all this movement is just, I'm like, oh my God, this is it. This is my tribe. Like this is something I've been looking for my whole life. And it's like the missing piece of being a holistic coach for me. So doing the 30-day transformation totally changed me. I felt amazing, and I continue on that path. And so now with this new year, I would like to become a diamond brand partner by the end of the year. So I'm giving myself the year, but I'm giving myself 3 months to be director. So that's a goal. I met an amazing man 5 months ago who is like my dream man, that my fantasy actually alive in a physical body, which is like blowing my mind. But I had visualized this a while ago, and he's there now. So he's my partner, and we're building our relationship, and it's so beautiful, and we're in the honeymoon stage, and it's awesome. So not Lomi massage, but Tantra massage, definitely on my list. And then traveling, I would like to go see Taz in Florida. That's like really big on my, I want to meet Taz in person finally after a long time. We've been friends like on Facebook, and we have so many values the same, and family, and anyways. And the other one is Ecuador, because my partner's from there, and I love Ecuador. I visited twice. I have friends there, and so I want to go back. I'm learning Spanish as well. More love and support for my friends and family, and from them as well. This is what I'm intending. My health, attain my objectives, do my 1 hour a day of yoga and meditation, and lose another 10 pounds because I lost already 10 on the first 30 days, and muscle toning. So that's my goal. And
I
for
love
my
it.
home, I have an art studio. I'm transforming my garage into an art studio, and I'm gonna make more art and creative projects like jewelry and things like that with my daughter.
Wow.
So that's on my list. And yeah, and
I love
organic
it.
art next summer too. So
I love it. Sonia,
So
Council, you know what I think we should do? In our Million Mom official page, maybe we can pin a section where everyone could add their vision board to it. So we can hold all of you accountable, right? Because I would love to see it. Everything Sonia, I know so many of you are talking about, I want to see it. I want to see these beautiful colors. And you know what? It'll help us hold you accountable. So how is that going? How is your dream man? How is your dream life, right? I would love to see these. So Sonia, thank you so much for that.
thank
If we
you.
can go to, thank you, Tal. Go ahead.
Hi, how are you? I love that, Sonia. That I wish we could have seen it. I'm just gonna hold. I just did this after you guys made the announcement last week of what today was, and I was like, wait, you can do vision boards on Canva? What? And I got so excited. So we have in our team, we have a culture that every first day of the month, we post our action plan. And usually we write it out on a sheet, and we say where we are with our numbers and what our goals are for our numbers, our goal for our lives, and all that kind of stuff. And when you mentioned about doing vision boards, I said, you know what, that speaks louder to me as an artist. Like I love to create. I love graphics. I'm not one for writing on paper. I never go back to it, but images always stick with me. So I decided that I was going to start my year off with doing Canva vision boards every month. And now after hearing this Zoom, I'm really excited to create an overall year-round vision board, and with my personal business, the whole thing. And so I loved hearing all that you had to share, Sonia, because it's like, oh yeah, I want to, oh right, oh yeah, so I'm like really excited to get started on that too. But I'll show you this is what I whipped up last week. And this is all business forward. So it's really at the top, it's executive, and I'm moving into diamond. It's a new year, new me. There's a picture of me dancing. There's a random picture of some women down here. These are going to be me calling in for 3 brand new brand partners. I don't know who they are yet, but we're going to just be gal pals and have a great time. ULT plus P is my favorite pack. So that already got ordered, and I'm going to be working for real estate crazy woman constantly this month, especially with this new reset that's going on right now. And then I saw this little piece of art hanging on a bathroom wall. I don't know if it's showing up the right way around or if it's reversed, but basically it says, "Dear me, you're hot, love me." So I was like, yep, that's it. I'm gonna love on me this month and just really shine and live in that. And let's go. It's what I always say to everyone all the time. I usually end my text that way as well. So it was just really, really fun to create this. And I always have it, and I keep going back to it and looking at it almost every day this month so far. And so I'm like, yeah, okay, I finally found a way for me to stay in touch with that vision, with that dream that I had from the first of the month. So I want to say thank you to you guys really for bringing this forward, because this for me was like just a little missing link that I needed to connect and to really stay focused and clear on what my goals are for this month. And I'm really looking forward to doing the big picture one. And I love the idea of adding it into the post thing, because I feed off of visuals, and getting inspiration from everyone else is like the best. So I'm really excited to see how that comes out. So thank you.
Yay. Oh my gosh. This has been so inspiring, you guys. Oh, thank you so much, Taz and Naeva. Wow. Drop some love in the chat for these ladies. Thank you so much. You've inspired me. I can't wait to share my vision board with you all. I leave for Florida on Sunday. It's my birthday tomorrow, by the way. I'm going to Florida. I'm hoping to see Taz there, and I'm going to work on my vision board when I'm at the airport and doing all that fun stuff. So
Okay, we can't. No, we can't. I didn't realize. I should have realized, but I didn't. And I don't know. Unmuting, everybody's singing at once. Unmuting doesn't work on Zoom. And like, I'm ready to jump in and sing. Should I do it? Will everybody sing with me? If we come off mute, we'll hear nothing. But I'm up for it. Taz, you up for it? She's like, no. Go get your daughter. Are you up for it? Your daughter will do it. Come here, Leora. My daughter will do it. So we're gonna end.
You guys are
call
adorable.
this
Okay,
way.
you're
Here we go.
adorable.
All right.
Oh,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stephanie. Happy birthday to you.
oh my God, you guys are so adorable. Thank you so much for celebrating with me.
Help it.
Love you, Jode. I love you all so much. You're all amazing. Oh my goodness. This has been so fun. So fun. It's like taking my vision boarding, my collaging to the next level. I want to just come back to what's going on next week so that you all know. So we've got Jody and Taz in the kitchen, right? All about sauces. I don't know about you, but I am all about sauces for 2022 because that is the way we want to be flavoring our food versus oil. I grew up thinking that oils were the way to, you know, the foundation of creating meals, and that's just not the case. So I'm super excited for that. The week after that, we've got Carmela. We're pivoting to branding, business and branding, and which will involve so much under that moniker. And then after that, at the very end of the month, we've got Dave Sandoval on the calendar. All right. He's coming to talk about health. Cannot wait. So now, you know, we are working as a council to really have it all planned out for you at the beginning of the month. So we'll have February planned out for you, you know, in January. You can find our specific events and exactly what we're doing on our mmm.info website. If council could just stick that in the chat there, the millionmommovement.info, that's where you're going to see what's coming. Okay. And the other thing I want to highlight for January is the MMM Lunch and Learn with Taz and Carmela. They are going to be talking about autoimmunity and nutrition. January 19th, is it?
19th, yes.
19th, Wednesday the 19th at 12:30 Pacific Standard. Thank you so much. We love you. We thank God for you. And I bless you all. Have a beautiful weekend. All right. We'll see you next Friday. Bye-bye. Aloha. Ciao. Adios. Bye-bye, everyone.